Today is the 17th of April, 2016, Sunday, and I've got a lot of work done with the garden over the past 3 days. I just figured I'd show you everything we've got. This is the lettuce I have in. The red onions is the first row, and they were planted a while ago. They look like they're finally starting to grow. They were looking pretty limp for a while. They still look like they're not happy, but I think they're going to take off just fine. On the center row I have my lettuce in, and this first 12 plants you'll see of lettuce is the black-seeded Simpson, and was started inside, and it was acclimated outside, but it seems like it's not liking being in the ground at the moment. I'm thinking should recover soon. Over on the right side I have my carrots. I planted a second cropping of them because I don't think the seeds made it in. After like 2 weeks, nothing came up. So I gave up and put another crop in. And now I'm going to pan down a little bit. This section you're looking at here is where I'm going to put my tomatoes. These are going to be cherry tomatoes. I've got a while before they're going to go, and we're still just into early April. And you're now looking at the strawberry plants we have. This is my first row of strawberries. There's 50 plants in here, and they're looking pretty good. Let me get a little closer so you can actually see what the plants look like. And they're all looking pretty good. And I'm going to pan out, and I'll take you to the next row of strawberries, which are over here. And this is another 50 plants. All 100 of these plants are Albion strawberries. So I'm hoping we have good luck with these. I think we will. You're looking at my pea seedlings, which are finally coming up. It felt like they were going to take forever. They're growing right along the fence. I do have a bunch of open spots where nothing came up though. Not sure why that happened, but crazy things seem to happen a lot with gardening. I'm just going to fill in, put some more pea seeds in, and go from there. All in all, looking pretty good. And now you're looking at my broccoli, sweet onions, and cauliflower rows. The first broccoli I have are calabrese. The sweet onions are Walla Walla. I have to put a little sign up for them. And the cauliflower is Snowball X. And they're all looking like they're doing pretty good taking off. And now I'm going to zoom back to the further part of the row. And down here I have my Romanesco broccoli and my dwarf blue vase kale. And they're also looking like they're doing pretty good. The Romanesco looks like it's doing good. The kale looks like it's going to need a little more time. The last plant in both rows I have all the way back here against, not against the fence, but nearest to the fence, is a Brussels sprouts plant. And the variety of Brussels sprouts, I can't think of it right now. I know it starts with a C. Well, I've forgotten it, but that's okay. I'll tell you more about it in my next video. But it is Brussels sprouts. Catskills, there we go. I knew it was on the tip of my tongue. Catskills Brussels sprouts. I have 2 of them at the end. And once they come up, I figure they'll stand out because they don't look anything like broccoli or kale or cauliflower at all. And now I'm going to turn over a little bit and show you the asparagus and rhubarb. And you're now looking at the asparagus. Let me zoom out. I have a few spears starting to come up in my asparagus. I think these are going to be some good spears. I shouldn't have zoomed out so quick. Here's one. Like it's going to be a good one. It's a very thick spear, just starting to pop up. About the thickness of a little bit more than a pencil, so that's going to work out great. And now over to the right are my rhubarb And the two new ones I planted are even starting to put up stalks, so I think we're going to be in good shape with rhubarb and asparagus this year. This is my first blueberry that has gone. The buds came, they've all popped, now we've got leaves everywhere. Very good sign. This is my Patriot blueberry. Furthest along, it's definitely going to be an early crop on this one. Most of my other blueberries still just have buds on them, but they're going to be opening soon from the looks of things. I'm now going to pan out and show you my probably healthiest looking blueberry. It's a Rica. And it's tall, and its leaves are also starting to pop out. And it's got stems coming out of it everywhere. It's doing exactly what I want a blueberry plant to do. And I can't forget to mention my raspberries. These are floricanes coming out. These are the second year canes. They're going to give a crop probably like around June, July. And then you get your bigger crop in the fall, usually. And they're looking pretty good. The buds weren't buds for very long on these. I was worried the frost was going to kill a lot, but it didn't. And if you look down toward the ground, I'm going to zoom in on one or two of them. You can see the primocanes are just starting to break out of the soil. So they're going to be up probably in a few weeks. You'll start seeing them getting taller. And they will be what will give us our fall.